Hi everyone, welcome to Diet Rocks. This is another open with me, and I've taken the liberty of opening the side because I've been struggling with these lately. And this is the latest Slimming World, which is the November/December edition. And let's see what we got inside. Success stories, as you know, I'm not the biggest fan of. And you can win a Cotswolds spa break worth £1,000. We've got party season guide to skin confidence and 48 recipes to bring comfort and joy. Get ready to sparkle your 7-day Feel the Difference plan. And, well, lots and lots of bits and pieces inside. So I'm just going to put my glasses on. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be informed when new videos pop up. So let's have a little look and see what's in the new Slimming World magazine. Well, this obviously is her, the cover girl. She lost 6 stone, 7 pounds. That's quite a lot. I can beat that though. When I did a diet some time ago, I lost over 7 stone, so beat that. But she didn't really look that big, did she? She didn't look as big as all that on that picture there. Certainly not as big as, well, maybe she's tall. Anyway, so let's see what we've got. We've got Slimmer by Christmas. Well, that'd be nice. The main event, Let's Cook. Step-by-step vegetarian smoked tofu kedgeree. The Big Freeze, beef and ale casserole. I'm starting the new year with a bang. I'd rather not. Food news, the Spice Trail. Get the party started, cheat it. Health, fitness and well-being is have a cracking Christmas day. Cozy up and slim down. Unwrap a slimmer you. The countdowns on Body Magic and loving the skin you're in. Not to forget, From the Heart. Recipe index on page 6. And all the rest is welcomes and stuff like that. So let's have a look. Recipe index. What's in this particular edition then? Let's have a look. We've got the usual vegetarian and vegan. There's quite a lot of recipes for vegetarian and vegan this time. Quite a few sweet things, as you can imagine, being the December edition as well. And if that says banoffee, oh, it says pots. Gary likes banoffee pie, but obviously that's a bit of a no-no. Meat and poultry and fish and seafood. Of course, I didn't read them in order, but there you go, never mind. Now, what was I going to say? I can't remember. Gary has decided that when it comes to Christmas, he's going to not diet. He's just going to have a couple of days off and do what he wants, and that's fine. I said I hope that I don't go overboard, but you know, if we do, it's just a couple of days at the end of the day, so that's not too sad, is it? The usual hellos and adverts for Saurine. 50% less sugar, less than 100 calories each. They might be a good idea for Gary's lunch boxes, because he likes malt loaf, and there's a banana one, and there's a few others. He's tried them before, but if they've got 50% less sugar and they're 100 calories, that's not too bad for him to take to work. These are the success stories, which some people love to read, but I don't. I don't know why. It's just something about reading a story about someone who's at the end of their journey when I'm starting mine. It's not really cool to me. So this Muller Light Millionaire Shortbread Flavoured Yogurt. That sounds awesome. 87 calories a pot, so that'll be probably about 1.5 sins, as usual. They usually are, these Mullers. But I can't have milk, but Gary can have that one. Have to see if we can find it. He'll like that. More adverts, more successes, and more successes. More adverts. What's this? 45 calories per slice, no crust, Kingsmill. Little slice of fabulous. If it's only 45 calories, I can imagine 2 slices with that would be a healthy bee. I don't always update the app as much as I would like. Now that's a nice hi-fi peanut butter one, but I've been trying not to buy all these sweet bars because they kind of end to me once I start on them. So far I've had nothing, not anything. The only sweet thing I've had is tomato ketchup, and I've had nothing else. So that's my downfall. I have a sweet tooth. So if once I start on this kind of stuff, it usually takes over. So this is have a cracking Christmas day. And so I don't think I want my Christmas day scheduled, but if you want to stick to your slimming world, it's showing you ways to do it. Like a 125ml glass of Cava or Prosecco for 5 sins. Well, I've given up drink. After having my brush with cancer, which was oral cancer, and knowing that drinking can cause that, I didn't drink anywhere near to excess, but it's kind of put me off. My consultant said that he thinks, you know, I'm not going to tell you that the odd glass of Baileys is going to do you any harm, but I just can't seem to bring myself to do it. More successes, sparkly ones. That's the cover girl. These are the bits of info you get in the inside. More Graze bars that. Right. Moving on. Slimmer by Christmas. So this is the editorial about your 7-day guide at a glance. I don't know that I could stick to this plan. Some people like this. They like to have a meal plan. Gary sometimes says, oh, why don't we make a plan for the next 2 weeks and stick to it? And I couldn't think of anything I'd hate more than having my life planned out for me and my food planned out for me. I don't know what I'm going to fancy today. I don't know what I'm going to fancy tomorrow. So that, I don't mind saying, okay, we're having a roast tomorrow. We're having a paella tomorrow. You know, I don't mind that so much. But to have this all planned out so I know what I'm eating every single day for the next 2 weeks. Oh, no. No, I just couldn't do that. It's not really me. But some people love that. So here are the actual recipes for that. Pork pasta bolognese. I know pork and chicken pasta mince is actually more slimming than beef, but it's free, so I might as well stick with the beef because I don't think I'd like it. Crispy chicken bake, that looks okay. Salt and pepper fish, Gary would like that, with stir-fry noodles. Baked eggs with spinach and mushrooms and chips. Probably very nice. Never thought of having it before though. Lamb and chickpea tagine. Gary absolutely hates chickpeas. He would not entertain the idea of having a chickpea anywhere near him, so I'd have to substitute the chickpeas for maybe haricot beans. And we've got tofu and cauliflower curry with crispy seaweed and cheesy bacon wrapped chicken breast. I actually quite like samphire, like seaweed. I do quite like that. We went through a phase of eating it all the time. So here we've got more getting moving and successes. Goodbye sugar, hello Splendor. Don't know. I think my sweetener of choice, and I have done a little review on it before, is liquid hermesitas. I find it doesn't have that horrible aftertaste, and it doesn't make that frothy weirdness on the top of your drink either. So this is Love Food. Discover a world of fresh, filling meals and delicious inspiration. 95 brilliant ideas, recipes and tips. So this is a tiramisu cheesecake. Now Gary absolutely adores tiramisu. The main event. That looks yummy, doesn't it? I'm not so sure about the lemon though. I don't actually put lemon on my fish. I never have. I don't really do much in the way of fruit on my dinner. I don't mind a little bit of lemon in my mayonnaise or apple sauce with my roast pork at Christmas. I don't even really do cranberry. So there, this looks quite nice. What have we got here? Clementine and thyme turkey. Side of salmon with prawns and Mari Rose sauce, which is lovely. Chicken with lemon, bay and rosemary. Cheesy sweet potato stuffing, veggie sausage stuffing balls. Mulled wine spiced cabbage, now that's unusual. Blackened sprouts with bacon and maple syrup. Gary does do bacon with his sprouts sometimes. Make some nice cheesy sprouts too. Bit fattening though. If we can find a way of making that more slimming, then we will. Smoky roasted roots That sounds good. And salt and vinegar roast potatoes. Salt and vinegar. Sounds like chips to me. So whole squash stuffed with pearl barley, spinach and mozzarella. See, now I like squash, but I can't really have the pearl barley. What we got here? Honey glazed Caribbean gammon with pineapple salsa. Now, Gary does want a gammon this Christmas, although he's not really meant to eat it because of his angina. But I think he will, just the once. Beef topside and mushroom gravy. Now, that does sound good. What's this? Chocolate for drizzling. 13 calories. For hot chocolate and drizzling. Now, that sounds like a plan. Might have to find this. Find me on the hot chocolate shelf in Morrison's, Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Asda, Ocado and Holland & Barrett. Sweet Freedom it's called. It's got a badger on the front. Definitely have to have a little check out of that. Although, as I just said, I don't really sort of do the sweet stuff if I can get away with it, but occasionally you have to. 1 pan fish and chips. Now I might give that a try because we do Slimming World chips, but we've not really made fish with any kind of breadcrumbs on. Individual Lancashire hot pots. Oh, now I tried to make one of those several times. Made one at school once and it was amazing. And I've tried to recreate it so many times and it never tastes as good. So what we've got, smooth operator. Let's cook. I've been making lots of soups. So I've got one of those blender sticks now. Makes it so much easier. Smoked tofu and kedgeree. Tofu. So if you're a veggie, vegan, I'm not sure if do vegans eat egg. I'm not sure about that. Or if they don't, maybe it's just vegetarian. The big freeze, beef and owl casserole. Now that does look really, really nice. The trouble with casseroles and things like that, Gary always wants to have a dumpling. Chicken and creamy tarragon and mushroom sauce. Now that's really up my street. I had this chicken supreme recipe, well, not recipe, but meal out several times when I was young. And in a place called The Light Bite. And I've never been able to find it since, and it was amazing. But if I left out the tarragon, I think it might recreate it quite nicely. Ultimate veggie lasagna. Tex-Mex jackfruit chili pie. So, jackfruit. I've heard that in American recipes so many times, but I've never really seen jackfruits over here, I don't think. So I'd have to figure out. This is for a can of jackfruit. I don't really know. What is a jackfruit, guys? You can tell me, you can educate me in the bottom. I've not had it yet, so I have no idea. Potato cakes with smoked salmon. Now those potato cakes might be a nice way of making something a little bit different. So I have to give a little go with those. Chicken and cashew nuts with soy and sherry. A bit rich. Stir-fried garlic and ginger greens. Gary loves ginger. Not so keen myself. Special fried rice. Now that is a bit artistic. For a winter wreath of Pim's jelly. I do have a bottle of Pim's somewhere. Didn't drink it in the summer, so I was going to say eat it, but you don't eat Pim's. Well, you can there, I suppose. Italian turkey stew. Lots of recipes. That's what I like to see. And we've got £2 off of mama porridge. Can't probably have that. Advert sin value. So everything that they've had in here tells you the sin value, which is pretty good. So where's that? Looking specifically for that chocolate thing. I can't remember what it's called now. Nope. Oh yeah, Sweet Freedom. Half a sin per level teaspoon. That isn't bad at all, is it? So I shall have a little look, see if I can find that. But I'll be staying away from these because they are just too nice and it will ruin me. Curry night covered at Iceland. I don't like Iceland curries, I'm sorry to say. I mean, Slimming World curries. Iceland are selling them, but I don't. Every single one of them has this very dark taste that I can't put my finger on, and it doesn't matter what it is. whether it's a Boona, whether it's a Madras, whatever the curry, it has this taste that I don't like. I'd rather make my own, so we'll move swiftly on. Other people like them. Gary likes them enough, but I just don't. So this is the spice trail. It sounds intriguing. We've got Catty style beef wraps, full Indian breakfast bake, and aubergine pepper balti. So beef wraps, that might be nice. Because I can get some gluten-free ones at the free from aisle. Getting a parcel, guys, so may have to pause it in a sec. And this subscribe today. I have this one just come through in the post, so if I haven't already done this particular magazine, I'll do another one. But I seem to remember that picture on the cover, but they've sent me another one. If that's the case, I could always do a giveaway. Oh, Black Forest Trifle. I know Gary will like that. He loves a trifle. Passion fruit, banana, mango, pavlova. Raspberry coconut sponge. Really, it's just called Madeleine. Why don't they just call it Madeleine's? Tiramisu cheesecake. That's the one that Gary will love, and I know we're going to have that this Christmas. Well, I don't know that I got a parcel there at all. Just got back in and drove away. So this is the winner spa break. The best career decision of your life. So this is, do you want to become a Slimming World organizer and do the actual, days where people come and get weighed. The lowdown on body magic. Everyone can do it. This, I think, is Moving More. It's Slimming World's activity program is based on real science and psychology to empower us all to enjoy the benefits of moving more. Our Head of Research and Scientific Affairs, Dr. Jacques Levine, explains. Well, to be honest with you, I'm a big advocate of moving more in simple ways. So if I go anywhere, I make sure I park not close to the store. So it encourages me to use more steps, walk further to get in. Simple things like that. Now, this is a success story. He was a big boy, wasn't he? Wow. That's amazing. Especially, there's a big kind of push these days for large people, especially young people. I worked with two of them once, to have gastric surgery, whether that's a bypass or a band. So it's good to see that this guy did 17 stone, 1 pound loss on Slimming World. So he did it the right way in a way. Not to, sort of say that anyone having a gastric band or bypass is not doing it the right way, but I did worry about the two young people that had it. Both had gastric bypasses and it's permanent, and one of them it worked out for and the other one is still big. I don't understand that, but she is. Well, I just think it must be better to do it for yourself. And I know there is a school of thought that if you do it and it will come back. I mean, look at me. When I met Gary, I was quite slim. I'd lost quite a lot of weight. I'd lost that 7 stone or more. And now here I am losing weight again. But this is some 8 years later. And it's 8 years of putting a little bit on and a little bit on and a little bit on. And I know it's easily done. So perhaps, they don't trust the fact that they will stay that way. I don't know. But I did consider it at one point, I must admit. Now, this is pretty good milk, this Bob. It tastes like semi-skimmed, but it's actually skimmed milk, which is really, really good, but I can't have it anymore. So, and Gary doesn't want to buy Bob. Love the skin you're in. So, lots about skincare and pampering yourself and making yourself feel good, which we all need. Ride the Night. It's a breast cancer thing. So, here we are, joining Slimming World. And how much you can save. £15 or €25 on your Premium Gold Members package. Didn't have that offer when I joined, but I did join with a silver package, so I got the magazine. We got here another success story. The moments that helped me lose 9 stones. That's a lot. It is a lot of weight. That's Ken. Well done, Ken. I'm not going to read the success stories. A much lamented dislike of success stories. You just can't beat the feeling. No, you can't. But I'm still at the start of my journey, so I'm not going to read it. And these are pink and whites. They're really good, aren't they? But Gary loves those. And this is the banoffee part. So this is quite intriguing. It does have a little bit of a biscuity base by the looks of it. So I might make those for him. I might surprise him and make those. He does love a banoffee pie. It was his favourite. But traditionally, banoffee pie, which was invented here, I think, was made with a pastry base. But you can make it with biscuit. You can have either. But yeah, there we go. That is the Slimming World magazine for November, December. What do you think? Lots of interesting recipes in there. A few sweet ones, which I hope, if I do partake, don't ruin my diet. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.